Hello guys, good day to you all. This is Geo's review channel. We're going into a video by one and two Films TV titled Black Diamond. In this video we see what happened, to this particular lady that has been the only one sustaining her two sisters. They were living alone because all the things that their dad left were being taken by their relatives. So they has living in a slum. She has to, hustle in order to be able to take care of her two sisters. Not only taking care merely, she has to hold on for her own in order to be able to finance the education of her sisters as well as their feeding. So, in the course of this, she was working at a site carrying blocks under the supervision of a supervisor that works for one allergy as the one chief. So there is this day that she was there working when the allergy came around in his car and now spotted her. So he's called upon the supervisor, in order to be able to get her and to talk to her. So ever since they met, his intention, I think the first day, was to just give her money and invite her to an hotel. That one put her off. She has to, bluntly, she has to refuse. Gave the money back to the chief and left. Went back to her mania job. It was now another occurrence happened that while she was doing her mania job, she fainted. And right there, as she fainted, other laborers around had to come in to rescue her while the chief was at the site. They had to rush her to the hospital. And right from there, the chief has been the one, assisting, paying for her hospital bill, relieve her of her work duty, as well as making sure that the supervisor never, allow her to come to work. So ever since, she's been receiving, help from this chief. So it continues that way. She will buy a lot of, the chief will buy a lot of gifts, bring money and food items, sending his driver to bring it to her in their house. The sisters were very, very happy with this development. So as it continues, there was a time now, the chief now instructed her, the first time she said she wanted to take food to the chief because the chief said he was sick. So the first time he would eat her food, he now, was so happy with the kind of food that she brought now. He now said he wants her to be a personal, cook. So that was how, by the end, then he requested that she should go and cook and prepare fish pepper soup for him. While she was doing that in the kitchen, the cook, came around and was trying sort of being jealous. That you met us here, you just come in and you want to come and take my position, blah blah. It happens that way, and that was how, jealousy will definitely come in when you have that kind of favor with the boss in the house. So it continues that way. Then the son, the only son of this chief, also spotted her while she was with chief. So he also have the mind that this girl that is coming around to meet his dad must be one of those girls that have been coming around, coming to eat their daddy's money. So this thing really affected Ada to the extent that she has to leave, because she doesn't like the way the son has been talking to her, or rather being rude to her. So it continued like that. Towards the end of the video, you will now see how Ada, eventually had to tell the chief that she can continue coming around, and she doesn't want to, because she doesn't have any feeling for the chief. She has to be sincere to that. She can't follow what her own best friend, her girlfriend, has been telling her, that she should just chop chief's money. She said she has conscience and she cannot do that kind of thing, with chief. So she has to face the chief directly, talk to him, let him see reason to it that she doesn't have any feelings for the chief, and she cannot be chief's lover at all. So she just, has to leave everything chief has been giving her. So she left. As she left, the son, I think, was able to eavesdrop, or rather hear their statement as they were talking before she left. So that really moved the son, that this lady is different of all the girls that Chief has been bringing in. So that was how the story continued like that. Even there was a time, one of the sisters was having a usual crisis. So one of her sisters always have this crisis, as in asthma. This asthmatic issue, whenever it comes like that, she will need to get a inhaler, to be able to rescue the situation. So it now happened that they don't have enough inhaler. She has to quick call on a nearby cab to take them to the hospital, and the chief has to, said to take care of the medical bill as well as do the follow-up for them. At the end, the chief asked her what did she want, and she said she would love to go to the school, to learn more about this cooking, to know how to cook the local as well as the continental dishes. And at the end, she was able to go for it because Chief has settled and enrolled her in the school, and everything was made easy, as in the title that says a black diamond. She has a very good heart. She has a kind heart. So also the chief towards her. You can see that not every relationship, as in not everyone that tells one, oh, I love you, or this, you go on with. You follow your mind. Her heart doesn't, deceive her in that. Her heart did not push her, to follow up with allergy for any of these to just have an affair like that. No, she stayed on her lane, that she doesn't want to have anything to do with him, as in having becoming a lover to Alhaji, because Alhaji is as old as as her dad could have been had he was alive. So that was how Ada became like a real gold, a real diamond, because the kind lady that we have such a heart is very rare. So this now impressed the son, when eventually, after a long years, he came across her. So they have to now share, the good old times, that this is the reason while he has been speaking ill of her, abusing her, that their dad, while their mother was alive, was having affairs with series of ladies, as in concubines, and that this caused a real rivalry between the chief and his mother and his mom before she died. So that, however, Ada played a very vital role in that. He was able to connect him back to his dad, because they've never been in good terms ever since the death of his mom. So this video taught us a lot of things, in that Ada is a unique being, a real gem, someone that has that kind relentless heart. She forget about herself in order to take care of her sisters. There were times on occasions that she must have given the sisters food, but still they will still request for more, and she will release her own food to them. She was able to to give all. She has a good heart, and she that's why she was referred to as that topic of the video, that she's a black diamond. Really, she's a unique individual. So if you want to read to watch and to enjoy this video, you try to like, share and comment on it. Thank you.